Most of us are lying to ourselves. You spend 2 hours reading a book, highlighting every line, nodding in agreement. Then a week later, when someone asks you, "What was that book about?" you freeze. You stutter a few vague sentences and realize your brain hasn't retained a single thing. The brutal truth is, you aren't learning, you're just collecting the feeling of learning. This is called the illusion of competence. If you want to truly master knowledge, you must stop lazy rereading. You need a system where your brain has no way out. Today, I'm going to share with you the 3-2-1 method, a ruthless but effective tool to force knowledge deep into your subconscious. And then, we will look at how Navy SEALs memorize everything in a survival situations. Don't just watch this video. Prepare to change the way you think. Why do you forget? Simply because you don't give your brain a reason to remember. When you read a page, information enters your eyes and flows right out. To keep it, you must retrieve it. The 3-2-1 method works based on compulsion. Here is how you do it. Step 1. After finishing a chapter or a lecture, close everything, grab a blank piece of paper, no iPad, no notes, no looking back, write down everything you remember. Why write? Because writing is slower than speaking. When you write, your brain is forced to process information at a much higher intensity. If you can't write it down, it means you don't actually know it. That blank piece of paper is the most honest lie detector in the world. It will point right at your face and say, "Hey, you are completely empty here." Step 2. Open your materials and compare them with what you just wrote. The parts you missed are your blind spots. Don't be disappointed. Celebrate, because you just found exactly what your brain was about to throw in the trash. Use a different colored pen to fill in those gaps. This is when the new knowledge truly connects. Step 3. Summarize the entire content using the 3-2-1 structure. 3 most important key ideas. 2 questions that this content hasn't solved for you yet. 1 action you will take immediately based on this knowledge. Most people fail because they learn without a purpose. Now, let's take it to the next level. Why can Navy SEALs memorize building layouts, target names, and extraction routes after just one look, even while bullets are flying overhead? The secret isn't IQ, it's in how they structure information. They don't memorize isolated pieces, they build mental maps. In high-pressure environments, the brain automatically cuts out the fluff. SEALs use a technique called chaining. They attach new information to an action or a highly familiar image in their mind. For example, if they have to remember a string of numbers or names, they don't just repeat them, they turn them into a bizarre, even ridiculous story in their head. The human brain isn't designed to remember dry numbers, but it is extremely sharp with vivid images and dangerous situations. What's the lesson here? If you want to remember long-term, make that information critical to your survival. Ask yourself, if my life depended on remembering this rule, what image would I link it to? The difference between an ordinary person and a warrior is the ordinary person learns to know, the warrior learns to survive. Effective learning is never comfortable. If you feel relaxed while reading, you're doing it wrong. Progress only happens when you feel brain pain. That's when new neural connections are being formed. The 3-2-1 method and the Navy SEAL mindset share the same root: absolute proactivity. Don't be a passive information vacuum, be a knowledge hunter. Close this video, grab a piece of paper, and perform the 3-2-1 steps for exactly what you just heard. The world doesn't pay you for what you know. The world only pays you for what you can do with the knowledge you truly possess. Start now. Either you master your brain or it will betray you.